So this is a house where there's room for immigrants. I have offered this very home to people who need housing, people who are immigrants, newly arrived in America. They are, well, one was from displaced Iraqis, another was for displaced Afghanis. Now, interestingly, the ads that I ran were rejected because one of them said male as opposed to female, because this is an all-male home, and for compatibility, we wanted only males in the house. Another was rejected because it said it is simply for Afghan immigrants. And that was determined by my local paper to be too nationalist or racist to run an ad. In classic progressive fashion, people who could use help. I mean, it was progressives who said, oh, help the displaced Afghani men. And here it is, free housing. My requirement, although this wasn't what they objected to at the Hartford Courant, my requirement is that they work at learning English. Okay, that's all. Now, please make a comparison to houses much more opulent than mine, with much more space, on Martha's Vineyard, where most homes, probably the majority after October 1st, are not even occupied by the main homeowner. These are vacation homes and perfect residences for people who are new arrivals. Ron DeSantis recognizes this. He actually gave a free trip to Martha's Vineyard to newly arrived Venezuelans who wouldn't have as easy of a time integrating in Florida, but could easily take up lodging in Martha's Vineyard. And almost on cue, I mean, this is almost choreographed, but I'm sure it wasn't. The reaction of the local community activist on Martha's Vineyard, oh, we can't handle these people. We can't have 50 more people on our island. Guess what? What Democrats have been asking to do in city after city is handle many more than 50 people with people who are less able as neighbors to house and employ them than those in Martha's Vineyard. But when DeSantis calls their bluff, they're all frazzled. Call their bluff every single time. Governors, you should be following this lead. Actually, Greg Abbott started it, and DeSantis is following through beautifully to the Tony enclaves, where liberals speak without thinking, and where they unfortunately have the power to get others to thoughtlessly follow along. Stop paying attention to them. These spokespeople have not a clue. Or if they do have a clue, it's a selfish one that asks you to take on burdens that they have an easier time for, but they don't want to do themselves. I'm Mark Stewart.